Does it ever happen to you and ask yourself, how can I change my limiting beliefs? How can I change my belief system? And how can I pivot and change all these negative ideas I have about myself? Well, so if this is your case and this is your situation and you're asking yourself, how can you change this belief system and all these negative energy you've been giving yourself, then this video is right for you. So, hi guys, I'm Alice. I'm a life and business coach, and in this channel we cover topics about life coaching and business tips. Okay, so in today's video we're going to be talking about how to pivot and change your belief system, which can be quite, I know, complicated by the very beginning, and you can just wonder, okay, can I really do that? Can I really shift my belief system? Yes, you can shift your belief system. And remember that even if you're someone who tends to just dwell in the negative aspect of life and just keep telling yourself lies and keep telling yourself, okay, you know what, I can't do that, I can't be that person, I cannot live the life of my dreams, then believe me, you really can change it. So the first step to do that is, I want you to grab a paper and write down all your fears, okay? So something important you need to know about changing your belief system is that a lot of time when we want to shift our beliefs, what happens is that we are afraid, okay? We are afraid to face reality. We're afraid to just, be in that new situation or just quit our comfort zone, because generally our belief system or our limiting beliefs are our comfort zone. We stay in there because we're afraid of the unknown. We don't know what's waiting for us in the future, and we tend to stay here and not move forward. So just go grab a paper and a pen and write down all your fears. Write them down and look at them. Ask yourself these kind of questions. Are these fears real? Are they going to sabotage me if I follow them? Are they helping me, or are they once again pushing me backwards? So if you give answers to these questions, think about how will you be in the in next year, okay? So do you want to be living a better life, or do you want still to feel these type of feelings and to just stay in those limiting beliefs you have about life and you have about yourself and your surrounding and stuff? So think about that, meditate about that, and let me know in the comments below what you think, okay? Second of all is, okay, this one might sound weird, but it's really amazing if you try and do that. Challenge yourself. Yes, I'm talking about challenging yourself. I know, it may sound weird, but in reality, if you try and challenge yourself, you're going to prove to yourself so many things. For example, you're going to prove to yourself that your fears are not real. They are just some kind of imagination you're creating, some kind of scenario that you're creating, okay? And you're going to prove to yourself that you can do whatever you want. You can move, you can act, you can just do the things you want to do, okay? This is the third tip. This is the second thing you're going to prove to yourself. And of course, you're going to prove to yourself that obviously you can change your belief system, okay? You can pivot from that negative belief system to becoming the positive belief system. Also, third tip is that don't expect everything to be perfect. Expect to feel embarrassed from time to time. Well, you don't have to feel embarrassed, but sometimes when you're trying something new, and you don't know what's in there for you, what's waiting for you. You just feel like, okay, probably I'm going to feel embarrassed from time to time. Probably I'm going to feel shy because those people probably you're going to meet in and you don't know all those people in there. And you're just going to feel like, oh my God, really? Am I going to make it? Am I going to talk? Am I going to? So, lower your expectations sometimes. Well, and imagine what's the worst case scenario that can happen to you. Like, the worst case scenario, if you go to, to a meeting and you don't know people, you're just going to feel shy and, stop being open. And, That's the worst case scenario for me, and it depends for you. Just ask yourself this and let's see where it takes you. Fourth tip is, remember, it's okay to be rejected, you know? Some people will be like, okay, you're changing your limiting beliefs, you're changing your belief system, and they will be just like, okay, I don't want to be friends with you anymore. I don't want to be around you anymore because you're toxic. Yeah, you might hear that a lot of times. I had a friend of mine and her boyfriend told her, you know what, you're toxic. This is weird, right? But it's the truth, because people, sometimes real friends are going, of course, to progress with you, are going to be happy for you, are going to say, okay, you know what, you're really amazing, you're becoming the best version of you, and you're really improving your belief system, which is incredible, and they will be happy for you. But fake friends and fools, I mean, think that those people are being toxic and not pushing you to change and, you know, just be that best version of you want to, and start thinking positively and seeing the good side of life. Then those people are not meant to be in your surroundings. And also, I think this is the fifth tip, probably. Yes, so you have to make a decision to change your life and your limiting belief. This is so important, because if you don't decide, if you don't take the decision and tell yourself, okay, you know what, this year I'm going to change. This year I am willing to change, not just going to change, and start acting on that. Because if you just tell yourself, I'm going to change, then what's next? You need to make a plan. You need to make, you know, to be clear, to have a vision of you. Where are you going in the future? And when you do that, you're gonna feel so proud of you. You're gonna feel like, oh my God, I made it, I did it, it happened for me. You know, make life happen for you and not to you. Which means, yeah, if you just go with the flow of things and you don't dare to change and you don't dare to do what you want to do, you'll feel like, okay, life is happening to you and not for you, okay? But make life happen for you and not to you. And also concerning the decision making is, I don't know if you've heard of Mel Robbins, but she says, always, she says that you are one decision away from a totally different life. So if you take this decision today, now that in the future, obviously, your life will look different. Yeah, that's it. And also, here is the thing. So this is probably the sixth tip. You need to embrace the change. You need to accept the change, okay? Don't be scared. You know, something that happened to me a lot these last months, I've changed a lot. I've been through so many shits, like I've been through so many hardships and stuff. And I was scared. Yeah, I was really scared about that change. I was telling myself, okay, what is in there for me? I'm becoming the best version of myself, but at the same time, I was afraid. Yeah, I got scared. So I didn't embrace that change by the very beginning. I didn't accept it by the very beginning. I was just crying sometimes. Yeah, even if I'm a life coach, but you know, even life coaches have, yeah, life coaches, yes. So what happened is that I started processing all those changes. I started thinking that probably this is for the best, and this is going to bring something for me, and this is going to make changes in my life to the best, and this is exactly what happened. So I felt like now I'm more aligned with my energies, I'm more aligned with myself. Yeah, probably sometimes I have nostalgia for, you know, to that version of me, to that past version of me, but the reality is that nothing is worth it. I cannot go back to that. I'm better. I'm great now. So why would I just take the risk and go back to that version that was, I wouldn't say bad, but I'm better now. I learned new things. I am, you know, I just accepted the change. Yes. And also, last tip for you guys is, tell yourself, okay, since I want to change my limiting beliefs and belief system and everything, how will you show up? Yes. So for example, by reading new books, by listening to podcasts, by acting on those things you listened to in podcasts, YouTube videos. For example, after finishing this video, what will you do so that you can really show up and do the work, okay? So ask yourself this question and jot down every single idea that comes to your head and just tell yourself, okay, so if I take this change and pivot, so how am I going to show up, okay? So everyone has a different perspective about showing up, but for me it's going to be like, okay, doing the work, like just accepting those changes, reading books, listening to podcasts, maybe even going and having discussions with friends, and yeah, these kind of stuff. So try them out and let me know in the comments below what you think. I'm so happy you made it till the end of the video. I hope it has been a short video. I don't want to talk too much and not make you learn something. So thank you so much again for staying, and if you like the video, give me a thumbs up.
Subscribe now.
You can watch all the upcoming exciting videos that will teach you a lot about business and self-growth. So thank you so much, guys. Love you so much, and I wish you an incredible week. Bye!